Hello, my dear students. This is your Synonyms. Hope you are doing well in the midst of uncertainty and challenges. Though we have been confronting a pandemic, life must go on. We are locked down in our houses, but we cannot confine our future. We must carry on with our studies. So, here I am with one of the topics from your English second paper grammar syllabus. Our topic is synonyms and antonyms. Please keep an exercise copy with you as I will be giving you few tasks during my class. Let's get started. You must be wondering about the origin of the words synonym and antonym. Well, like much of the English language, these two words are rooted in the Greek language. Synonym comes from the Greek word syn, S-Y-N, and onym, O-N-Y-M, which means same and name. Antonym comes from anti and onym, A-N-T-I-O-N-Y-M, which mean opposite and name. Synonyms are words or phrases with the same or similar meanings. Antonyms are words or phrases with opposite or contrasting meaning. Synonyms and antonyms tell us about the relation between two words. You know, dear, we have thousands and thousands of words in English language. We need these words to communicate with others verbally or in written form. In order to express our feelings, we need words. Let's see how we use these words and what are the purposes of using synonyms and antonyms in our lives. Synonyms and antonyms are very useful. They can show differences, or we can say different alternatives of the same situations or understandings. They help us to expand our vocabulary. They provide variety in our speech and writing. Moreover, synonyms and antonyms improve our oral skills and writing skills. Words that have similar definitions are synonyms, which means synonyms have same or similar meanings. You may interchange the synonymous words, but the meaning will remain the same. For example, follow these two sentences. Courtesy is a virtue in a man. Courtesy is a morality, merit, doubt in a man. We can see that the word virtue has been changed in the second sentence. We have used morality, merit, doubt instead of virtue. But you can see, though we are using different words in place of virtue, the meaning of the sentence didn't change. This proves that we can interchange the synonymous words. Synonyms provide variety in our speech or writing. There are endless arrays of synonyms. Get ready, students. Now we will do a task together. We will find out as many synonyms as we can for the word expire. You may do this work in your exercise copy. Okay, let's start. The synonym of the word expire are break off, break up, cease, close, conclude, dead end, die, discontinue, elapse, end, finish, halt, lapse, pass, quit, stop, terminate, desist, give over, etc., etc., etc. Hey, are you surprised to find out so many synonyms? Well, you will be more surprised to know that the word expire has 76 synonyms. Now you know why it's very important to learn the synonyms and antonyms of words. It improves the work stock of ours immensely. I have included a link of synonyms and antonyms here. Go through this link for your better understanding and finer performance. Remember, the more you study synonyms and antonyms, the more you will feel inspired to use them in your everyday writing. Now, let's discuss about antonyms. Antonyms are words or phrases with opposite or contrasting meanings. Antonyms can be used to demonstrate contrast between two things. Here is an example. Children like to listen to fascinating stories. Children like to listen to boring, monotonous, dull stories. In the second sentence, instead of fascinating, you can use boring or monotonous or dull. Let's do another task together. Here, we will try to find different antonyms for the word wealthy. The antonyms are poor, impoverished, beggarly, needy, underprivileged, disadvantaged, penniless, deprived, farthingless, inferior, etc., etc. So many alternatives, right? Sometimes prefix and suffix help us to form an antonym. Prefix and suffix are not words in themselves, but they do help in forming a word. Generally, both of them appears either at the beginning of the word or at the end of the word. We will start with the prefix. A prefix is generally a letter or a group of letters which appears at the beginning of any word. Prefix and suffix can change the meaning of the word, the original word. Many antonyms are formed by adding the prefix "un" to an existing word. For example, happy, unhappy, kind, unkind. The prefixes mis, dis, in, ir, im, and ear are used instead of "un" with some words to create antonyms. For example, lead, mislead, like, dislike, visible, invisible, regular, irregular, possible, impossible, logical, illogical, sense, nonsense. Kindly note that the prefix "mis" usually has the meaning of doing something wrongly. Suffix is also a letter or a group of letters, but it appears at the end of any word. Like prefix, many antonyms are formed by adding suffix, and this suffix is less. For example, fearful, fearless, hopeful, hopeless, powerful, powerless. Now it's time to focus on the exam style question. In your exam, a passage will be given and you'll have to change the bold words according to the instruction. 10 words will be there, altogether 5 marks for this item. To write the answers, you need a table. You can see that in this table there are 3 columns. In the first column, you have to write the given words. In the second one, synonyms, and in the third one, antonyms. In the first column, you have to write the 10 underlined words. Then, if you are instructed to write the synonym, then write the synonym in the synonym column. And if you are instructed to write the antonym, you have to write the antonym in the antonym column. Remember, you have to put a cross mark if the blank is not needed. We will do some exercises, but before starting, there are some important things that you need to know. And the application of these rules is a must. Otherwise, you will lose your marks. First of all, you need to read the passage to understand the situation. Then, find the most appropriate synonym or antonym of the given word according to the instruction. That means you have to pick the most appropriate one. Secondly, you have to remember that you can't change the parts of speech of the given word. If the given word is a noun, you have to pick a noun as an answer. If it is a verb, you cannot alter it with any other parts of speech. You have to find a verb. Same goes with adjective and adverb. And lastly, if the given word is a single one, you have to find a single alternative. You can't write two words for one. I'm reminding you again to follow the instructions carefully. Of a passage together. At first, we need to read the passage carefully. We have to change the underlined words according to the given instruction. A stands for antonym and S stands for synonym. Okay, let's read the first passage. Human life is dynamic. Everyone, therefore, must have plan to do something or to be something in life, and that is one's aim in life. A man without an aim has not directions and can never go ahead as expected. So, everyone should choose a profession which suits him most. The choice of profession depends on one's taste, interest, aptitude, and ability. These vary from person to person. Teaching is a noble profession. These teachers are nation builders. They educate the children and train them to become good and useful citizens in future. So, you have to draw a table now, and there just follow my instructions and fill in the blanks. Okay, so for this one, you have to make again 3 columns, given words, synonyms and antonyms. In the first column, write the given words. Then, according to the instruction, write the synonyms or antonyms of those words. Don't forget to put a cross. Let's do another one. In Bangladesh, students require to read English for about 10 years, but the level of proficiency they reach is very low. No wonder that most of examinations are also tested on their knowledge of English, but the results are equally disappointing. Although almost all the candidates have presumably master's degree in various disciplines, even though who pass or qualify are hardly able to write a free composition in acceptable English. Obviously, there is something seriously wrong with the teaching and learning of English in Bangladesh. Draw the table and then write the given words and find the synonyms and antonyms. Now you know what are synonyms and what are antonyms. And you know why is it important to learn them. You also know what type of question is going to come in the exam. I have shown you the format of the answer. Please learn the word list from the given link. Don't forget to do the practice works. With this, I am closing today's session. Thank you for joining today's virtual tutorial. Take care of yourself and your beloved ones. That's all for today. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.